That bright speck beside the star is a planet being born. Not the planet itself, the disk of dust wrapped around it. We'll come back to it. First, Pip has come to watch it happen. And Pip has a problem. Building a planet takes millions of years, and a photon lives for minutes. This is where planets come from. A star is born when a huge cloud collapses, and the leftovers keep spinning and flatten out. So every young star sits in the middle of its own scrap heap, gas and dust like smoke. And the dust is sticky. Grains bump into each other and cling. Specks become grit. Grit becomes gravel. Gravel becomes pebbles. Easy. Keep doing that for long enough, and you get a planet. Except you don't. Because at about an arm's length across, growth stops. Lumps this big don't stick anymore. They smash apart. And the gas drags on them, so they spiral in and fall into the star. This is a real problem. On paper, nothing should ever get bigger than a boulder. On paper, planets are impossible. So here is how the universe cheats. The pebbles don't drift alone. They pile into swarms, and a swarm heavy enough starts pulling on itself until it falls together, all at once. Gravel to a rock the size of a city in one move. The wall doesn't get climbed, it gets jumped. Now it's a race, and the biggest one wins. It sweeps up pebbles, and the bigger it gets, the faster it feeds. Give it a few million years, and it's a planet. And look what it leaves behind. A gap. Which is a lovely story. And nobody has ever seen it happen. It takes millions of years. No one has ever watched a single planet form. No one ever will. So astronomers do something cleverer. They point telescopes at thousands of young stars and lay the results out like a wall of family portraits. Then they work out the order. You never watch one person grow up. You just figure out what comes next. Though it's fair to say, the order is an argument, not a measurement. And the album has a shape. Some discs look almost featureless. Others are carved into rings with dark gaps between them. This one circles a star less than 1 million years old, and it has already been landscaped. Something in there is sweeping. And then there's this one, 370 light-years away. This planet was the first ever seen directly, in infrared, in 2018. And here is the same system in radio. A gap, the star, and one bright knot beside it. That knot isn't a planet. It's a disk of dust wrapped around one, a world with its own private disk, where its moons will come from. Its neighbor is in there somewhere. This picture just can't see it. Honesty time. These aren't pictures of light you could ever see. That ringed disk was mapped in radio waves by 66 dishes on a plateau in Chile, 5,000 meters up. And the colors were chosen by people so that you could see it at all. Fly there yourself and there'd be almost nothing to look at. The rings are real. The picture is a translation. One more thing. 4.5 billion years ago, the sun sat in a disk, exactly like these. Every atom of you was in it. Dust, waiting to be swept up. You're not watching a planet being born from the outside. You're standing on the one that won. Next time, Pip takes a corner he didn't mean to take.